Hello guys, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well, or maybe this is your first time. Welcome, hello. My name is Brooke, and on this account I hope to make fun crafts that stays all over can follow. If you haven't checked out the first video, please make sure to check it out. It gives a little more description on this account and what holds for it in the future. But in that video I did mention we're going to be doing our first craft today. So why not just hop right into it? Let's begin. Now starting off, you're probably, Brooke, what is this craft? What are we making? What supplies do I need? Well, I'm glad you asked. Today we are going to be making our very own little stray kids. Drum roll please. Figures! In this craft today, you will be able to make your very own OT8 or bias as a little figure. Now, before we start, I will give you a little photo of a figure I have made myself of Felix. Ta-da! Isn't he so cute? Now, the following supplies you will need for this craft are a pair of scissors, any size works, cardboard, any kind works, whether it's from an old box, a box of sodas, a cereal box, anything works. Whatever you have around will work. A glue stick, or a tape roller, or hot glue. Anything that will be able to stick your little pieces together. And finally, if you have them, acrylic markers. If not, you can definitely use paint, such as acrylics, or just your regular markers or alcohol markers. You can even use crayons or colored pencils. Me personally though, I love to use acrylic markers because it really helps with layering, and maybe if I make a mistake I can quickly just cover it. And that is literally all the supplies you will need, just about 3 items. So let's get in, my friends, let us begin. Along with Felix, I also made a little iron. He ended up being a little too small, but that's okay. I mean, he's the Maknae. For this tutorial, I decided to do a random name generator to see which member we would get for this tutorial. And we got Benny.
Need is love, dreams, and shine.
Here I am looking for some inspiration on how I wanted his look to come out. Here I decided I wanted to do his hair in this style. Now, as I mentioned before, I made Ian a lot smaller than Felix, when in real life, Felix is a little bit taller. Since I wanted Changbin to be around Felix's height, I was using him as a reference. Now, of course, whichever member or members you are doing, you can make them any height you'd like. But this just helped me to get them around the same height. Now, for the figures, this was the overall shape I was using for their bodies. You are more than welcome to do it in your own style, or whatever shapes you would like. Same goes with poses. For the head, I personally like doing a half circle, because it helped make room for the rest of the hair at the top. Now here, I am just going in with a color for the base. This is an acrylic marker, and this is the brand I'm using. If you guys would like, I can definitely put a link to the markers in the description or comments, just let me know. Once the figure was done drying a bit, I cut it out. Now, your figure doesn't have to be perfectly colored or cut, since we are going to be gluing and layering things and adding more colors as we go. On another piece of cardboard, I'm just tracing the sides of Changbin's head, so I can get around the exact measurements for how big his hair needs to be. Once it was done, I cut it and I glued it right on. He's looking snazzy already. Now, if we look at the back,
No, it's nice. It's so nice. Oh.
He needs more hair, right? Yeah. So the exact steps I did for the front of the hair, I was just now doing for the back. Again, just measuring it and drawing out the back of the hair. Now, the back of the hair does not have to be accurate at all. I mean, we don't always know what the back of the hair looks like. So really, I just try to base it off of the images I could see. And yeah, and here's the back of the hair. I decided I wanted to give Changbin this black muscle shirt with some jeans, and of course add a little cute bow. And after a bit of crafting, we got Changbin. He came out so cute. I even added a little weight, because you know, he'd be getting jacked and ripped in the gym. Ignore the little cardboard piece that got on him. But overall, I'm so happy with how he turned out. Here's him with the rest of the gang. I hope that you can make this craft too, and that you can have so much fun with it. If you please do make the craft, please let me know. I would love to see your beautiful creations. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys, see you in the next one.